Maybe you feel like your body needs a tune-up, maybe even a complete overhaul. Dan Ritchie from Miracles Fitness joins me now in the studio. We're talking about body diagnostics, but before that, some personal news for you. Something happened before the Robbie Hummel injury toward his ACL. You kind of were the precursor to that. Tell us about your recovery process.
Yeah, I tore my ACL 4 or 5 days before he did, playing basketball, same thing. So I am three weeks and a couple days post-surgery. So starting to move around a little bit better, and still have several months to get back to playing basketball again.
Where are you going to rehab that at?
Miracles Rehabilitation.
Okay, I figured, yeah. So let's talk about body diagnostics. You're getting ready for spring. You're going to be outside as the weather gets great. We're going to be walking around doing all those fun things. Body diagnostics, what is it exactly?
Well, it really is what it sounds like. It's a tune-up session to kind of take a look at your physical fitness health. A lot of times we go to the doctor and we talk about blood pressure and medications we're on and height and weight, that sort of thing. So body diagnostics session, we start looking at, how are you moving? We might look at posture. If you're a little bit older, we might look at balance. How well are you keeping your balance? If weight's an issue, we'll certainly look at percent body fat. A lot of times people, they think their weight's okay relative to their height, but their percent body fat is really creeping up. As we age, we start losing muscle tissue and replacing that with fat tissue. All of a sudden we wake up one day at 45, 50 years old, and we're like, I'm about the same weight as I was in my 20s, but I'm nowhere near as strong. And their body composition's been changing. So we really look at body composition, what are you made up of, because that's really more important than what your weight is. And then we even do some movement, so we'll take people through kind of a half-hour workout and see what you can do. A lot of times people think they're more physically fit than they are, and that's what leads to, certain sprains and strains, and, they go out in the garden and they do certain things, all of a sudden now their back's hurting them. Well, their back wasn't really ready for some of those activities.
And how long does the diagnostics process take? I mean, is it one of those things, it's a lengthy deal, or is it relatively quick and easy?
It's quick. It's an hour. We take an hour with people. We do about a 15-minute health screening, kind of PAR-Q questionnaire, asking you questions about your blood pressure, cholesterol. Have you ever been told you have heart issues? Do you have back pain, arthritis, joint conditions? Just kind of check off the list, yes or no. And then we'll do height, weight, percent body fat, postural check. If you're older, somewhere over the age of 60, or you're telling us, I'm having trouble keeping my balance, we'll do a balance assessment and see if you're at risk for a fall. So it takes about an hour. 30 minutes of that is actually working out, seeing what you can do movement-wise. A lot of people don't realize they've got imbalances in their low back or their hips, which are really setting them up for some sort of injury.
Yeah. Dan, thank you very much for coming in, and best of luck on the recovery process
on
a personal level. Coming at the bottom of the hour, your top story.